This is Irish Jerry talking about Pooh Red. Red was a barnstorming, hard-biting, powerful-built bitch that Kimsey, myself, and many other dog men said was the baddest dog they had ever seen. Red worked at her trade better at 40 to 41 pounds. But Don had turned in a 39 female and we took it. When we reached pit site, Don had picked H. Vaughn as his second, and he was to wash my bitch for Don. I knew him and considered him somewhat of a friend, although I smelled a strange odor coming from the wash tub. Don was using a good-looking fawn bitch called Easy. 10 minutes into the match, Red was blowing like a freight train. That was hard for me to understand, as I had worked hard to prepare for that one. And under normal conditions, Red could bite like a gator. She couldn't keep her mouth closed for gasping for air. Don secretly admitting the rubbing incident in Fat Bill's magazine, The American Dog Times, July-August 1996 issue, page 21, Hello Yankee. We picked up at the 37 mark, and at that time both bitches were cut to ribbons. Red was so hot she could hardly stand on her feet. Don asked for a victory courtesy scratch. I prepared to pick my bitch up to prevent any more damage to either bitch. Don saw what I was doing and asked me to not pick her up. Easy came hard. Red got to her feet just in time. Easy came hard. Red just got to her feet in time to meet her. Don's camp yelled and clapped. As we began to separate the dogs, Red bit Easy so hard in the chest, I heard tooth hit bone. By the time those two gators were parted, they had bit each other hard, as it took a minute or two to get them separated. Before Dom stepped out of the pit, I asked him for a courtesy scratch. The tall cowboy looked puzzled, but said okay. When the pit was cleared of Don's happy group, I faced Red and told Don he could pick his bitch up to prevent, more damage. Let's see. Don picked Easy up high over his head as Red went airborne, flying into the bleachers. I believe Red had bit Easy so bad that she was never the same, losing her next to the Ruby bitch off of Zebo. We left there losers, but once Red cooled down, she was okay. She would return to the pit, win 4 matches. My next encounter with Don would be a few years later when we traveled west again. The next time after a clean wash, the results would be quite different. So I say all that to say this. Why is Don so respected when it's well known that he was a cheater? I read somewhere else about him admitting to cheating. I guess he would brag on it after he rubbed you. He'd tell you to your face he rubbed you. Oh yeah, I got you on that one. That's kind of crazy to me that he gets the kind of respect he does, and he was a well-known cheater. I don't know. What the hell?